everyone has had a lovely day today. It is 12:30 in the morning right here, right now. And it shouldn't be on for too terribly long, but I'm going to surround for a little bit on here. I think something was calling on there. Interesting. No idea what that was. But yeah, anyway. Let's see here. What might I want? Let's start with seeing if there's any equipment that they think would be better on some of these boats. I have some of them favorited because I would like to use them more. I haven't necessarily gotten them up where I want them to be. I don't see any reason to do this for my healer. That would be a weird choice. I'm not sure why they recommend some of the things that they recommend here. However, we are almost done with anyone I would be interested in changing around. So, I think that may be the last of them, possibly. Did I find Camille? There's Camille. But that's not the real Camille. The real Camille is this one over here. So, alright, nothing that I'm very interested in trying to upgrade there, or at least let's say that there are no upgrades there to be had as far as I can tell. I went and got some gear early from the, I think, Year 2 raids. And I think I can probably sell some of that. It would all be enhanced 4 times. The stuff that I might want to sell would be. And, you know, actually, there's no reason to sell it right now. I'm at 816,000 gold, so I don't really need it. And, so I don't think I will do that. Let's see. Instead, I might summon some heroes. I haven't done that. And I think there are some quests that'll update when I do that. And not only that, of course, there's the banner guys that we might want to try to get. I think we've got the exclusive lucky pick that we've already done, and then there is the Special Invocation of Spirits. So I think that we should go with the Special Invocation of Spirits. Because really, why not, right? See if we can try to get either this Aedrin or this Ireless, right? Makes sense. Special Ancient Summoning is the one that you can get Rivenhold or Valara from. Both those are tacticians. And I understand that they're new to the game. So you know, an opportunity for that. It's pretty cool. I don't think that I want to go for those, obviously, right now. However, I will have a look at this one here and see what we can get. We got Gorza, the 3-star defender, as fierce as she is gorgeous. This Orcus shield maiden stands firm and mauls many. Alright, let's summon again. We have a good number here we could use. We got 24. Just waiting to be used. We got Langland, the 2-star healer. I've never actually used Langland. Here's Sheilor, 3-star fighter. I always think that I don't know, I've seen something like that one before. And here we have Baron. He's a 4-star Nightmare Defender, and I have a couple of copies of him. I'll definitely enjoy using him to awaken the one I already have. So that'll be a good one to throw into him, and should be helpful. Then we have Duradel, the 3-star fighter. We've got at least one and possibly more of him. I didn't pay attention to whether he had a faction or not. I think Dale told me that you can't use them to awaken unless they have a faction. Rogers is a 2-star defender. He's he's relatively useless. I mean, you could use him in like this Frostfall stuff, throwing him in front of people. Here's Walgrak the Magician. And then we have who? Let's see. Who's next? Nash, the 3-star fighter. I don't really think that Nash is particularly amazing as far as I'm concerned. And here's Cutter. We have plenty of Cutter. Cutter has been a recurring customer around these parts. He shows his face on the regular. Here's Hayden, a 2-star fighter. Also exciting. And there's Jonas. Jonas is, I think they're buddies. Jonas and Hayden, they look very similar. They're both green guys. They're both 2-star. I feel like they've gone on a lot of campaigns together, you know? I think so. And here's Rex, and maybe they went with him. I think I have Rex awakened all the way. He's a 3-star, 3-star defender. He's a good defender as far as things go. He's one of the first 3 you get in the game. Walgrak the Mage, he's a 2-star. He's a goblin. We have a whole slew of goblins. I've been wanting to like level some of these guys up as food for some of my higher level things. It seems like a good idea, but I just haven't been able to get there yet. Maybe someday soon. Here we have another appearance of Hayden. He is a 2-star fighter type. Still, even after those few seconds that passed, he remains 2-star fighter. And here's Gorza again. I believe we got her as the first summon from this this little stint of summoning that we're doing. Let's see, what do we have now? We got Nash, the 3-star fighter. Nice, nice. He's actually not nice. I feel neither as an individual. Oh look, here we go. There's something. We got Aedrin. Nice, nice. All right, that was probably what we're going for, as a matter of fact. So that's a 5-star fighter, northerner. It says, once the Empire's radiant sun, Aedrin fell to betrayal in the frozen wastes, and was reborn as an undying winter wraith, bearing blood yet warm and hatred cold to the marrow. Bearing blood yet warm and hatred cold to the marrow. Interesting. Very cool. Aedrin. Got him. Well, that was all I was really going for, is one of those 2 there. And he's a fighter, so I'm extra excited about that. You know, that's very cool. I actually have 7 more summons I could do. I don't know if I want to. This one is another healer, this other girl. I already have some good healers. You know, not that I'm speaking poorly of this one, but the odds of me getting her after already getting him with what I have left is not phenomenal, so I don't see any reason to do that today. Alright, let's go to our events over here and pop on down to Spiritual Altar, where we have, this was for summoning heroes to earn points that can be accumulated for great rewards. We have a day left on this, and we've just unlocked 2 ancient summoning crystals. Very, very nice. I do appreciate it. Alright, cool. And you get the coins for that, or the points for that, by summoning different guys. And the fact that I just got a 5-star, I think it's a 5-star Lord, so that gave us 1,200 points for that, which is very nice. Very, very helpful in this. I've claimed most of the things today. And so, now, very cool. I'm going to add him to my list of guys that is probably going to be, I assume, on the good list. I haven't actually looked to verify that. It's just, you know, it's my assumption that he's going to be very good because he's one of the banner guys, and I feel like everybody kind of wanted him. So that implies that he's good. I'm going to write him down. And then if I decide that I don't like him, then I'll come back and change that. But so far, I mean, it feels like he should be good, right? Now, what is this over here? We have, oh yes, it's our summon rewards. It's 10 diamonds, basically. So, very cool. Alright, so let's see. We'll come over to Heroes and have a look at what we have here. I think I'm going to go find wherever Aedrin went on this list and add him as one of my favorites. No idea. There he is. Alright. Way down here. Now we can add him as a favorite and then he'll be up at the top. So, that'll be somebody else to throw some points into. Now, as far as the levels go, maybe I have some XP to toss into somebody. If so, I think I'll throw it into Aim first. Let's try him. And see where that gets him. Got him to level 57. I like that. Let's see, we can't level her up. She's level 49. Not quite there. But we do have this one here, Camille, who could use some levels, so let's give her some. She's up to level 42 now. And we have very little left to work with. I wondered if Maul could use... No, he can't use it. It's no good. Alright, so I feel like I probably threw some points into somebody or changed some gear around or something to make them better, so I would like to do a practice test before we do the dragon. For sure, anyway. And so we'll go over the guild and go through this. I did claim the stuff earlier. It looks like things are not going well as far as attacks on dragons. Seems like people have not gotten their attacks in yet on anybody except for this easy dragon. Looks like Cosmo Gob hit this dragon. So what do I want to do? Do I hit this dragon? Or do I try hitting Nightmare 2, or Nightmare 1 rather? I don't want to do Nightmare 2, I'm pretty sure. So, I don't know, maybe I try Nightmare 2. 1. Man, I'm doing good with the speech. But anyway, I'll try that first, I think, and see where we land. And then, you know, we'll go from there. Now, I think last time, the way that I did it worked pretty decently. So I may try that again. We're gonna go placing Arrogance first, and then, let's see. I think the way I did it before was I put Arrogance down here. Down here? Yes, down here. Followed by Aim. Then I put out Laurel right there. Ooh, no, I didn't. I didn't put Laurel there, did I? I did. I did put Laurel there. Yes, I did. Okay. I put Laurel there, and I put Camille back behind her. Then, who did I put out next? Probably a Nye. Probably a Nye back over here. Let's see, probably there. Facing down. I'm gonna put Wrath in a little bit of a different place than I did before, I think. Well, no, I better not. I've gotta... Okay, I think so. I think I'm gonna actually put him here, because I think this might work a little bit better to do this way. I don't know. Try it like that, and then... Okay, you know what? We're down to one deployable, so... I've made an error already, I feel. I think I need to put her here, and then Phelan probably next. That seems like it would make better sense. So let's try that. Let's pick up Wrath and put Phelan down here. And see how that goes. And I think what I was doing is I was going ahead and switching Dao Chan to utility until I need her to be in healing mode. Meteoric storm, or whatever they call it. Meteoric impact. Also, yawning. Fun times. So, yes. Doing fine there. We put these on. The destructive spit won't go through, so it doesn't matter if he does that or not. And then, the only thing that does matter is whenever he goes into the meteoric impact, I want to switch back to healing at that point, like as soon as possible, so that it has effect. In time, you know? So, alright, we're already up to almost 700 Dragon Blood at this time. So, things are going fairly decently so far, I would say. Let's look at the overall statistics and see how they run by. We got Dragon Claw incoming, that's fine. That shouldn't be an issue. The one that we're concerned about really at this stage is just the meteoric impact, which is right there. Meteorite impact. That's what it's called. So we switch her over, we got it in time, and then she can heal up on that. And as soon as we can switch back, I will. Because I only need to be in that stance for that period. Now there might be some advantages to going back, kind of trying to put them all on one side, since I only have the two that need the healing right now. Well, no, I don't mean two. The two melee guys. I only have the two melee guys, and I may be able to put them all under one umbrella, possibly. I'm not sure. Right now, we've got the girl in healing mode, I think, and we want to. Well, no, I'm wrong. We had her in the utility. Oh man, I've made an error, and that will definitely affect the overall DPS. That was a big problem right there. I don't know why. Whenever I see the image on here, it makes me think that's what they will switch into if I click it. But that's not the case. We lost a few seconds of what would otherwise have been some good DPS advancement. Yeah, it's not the word I'm trying to go for. Good DPS stuff. That's what. Got the other meteorite impact coming along. Fortunately, Camille had her shield up, so all was well. And now this is where we switch to DPS mode. And improve the DPS. So that was phase 3. And about to go into phase 4 here. Things are looking pretty good. We have 2196 Dragon Blood already. So flying right along in that regard. And it's possible that I should have switched to the other stance. I don't know. Apparently I should have. It's alright. We'll throw Baron and Wrath out here to continue getting a little bit of DPS. I definitely want to try putting them all together. This could be very good, or maybe not. I'm not sure. I may just have too many people out there for Camille to handle, and if I stick them all together, it may actually be a worse situation than what this is. I'm not really sure. What I do know is we did very well on the Dragon Blood. Highest Dragon Blood has been updated, so that is the best that we've done so far, which is cool. I think I want to give it another go, though, and I think maybe we try stacking them up, all on one side or the other. It really doesn't matter which, and not putting out Baron and Wrath. You know, Wrath has advantages because he does buff arrogance, but it may not be worthwhile. Also, I'm not sure that I am putting them out in the right order really right now, but I don't know, maybe. You know, I have it written down that Wrath does more DPS than Brienne, and I'm not sure if that's entirely accurate or not, but perhaps it is. Let's see. That to put, if we're gonna have her there, then I think we'll need her here. We'll put her Phelan back here safely. Now, if we do that, we stick this girl here. She can cover the healing over here. Well, not really. She can't really cover the healing. That's not accurate. She can do some of the healing. We can add her in to hit most of them. Like this. If I put her here, she'll cover the majority. And then I can also throw Wrath out. Just he won't get the healing, but that's, you know, that might be okay. I can get him to get the healing, but he won't be able to hit, so that's no good. Well, or maybe he will. Let's see. If I put him here, will he be able to hit anything? I'm not sure. Let's find out. We can hit the dragon here. Great. All right, let's see what this looks like. I have no idea how it'll turn out. You know what though? I failed because I didn't put Dao Chan out. I stuck out her, but it didn't get Dao Chan, which is an issue. That won't give us. Yeah, that won't help. We gotta restart this whole thing. All right. It means we won't have Wrath, but we could have. We could potentially. I don't know. It's a tough call. We could do 3 healers at the loss of Wrath. Would that be good? I'm not sure. Let me try it. Let's see. What we had there wasn't going to work because they were just going to die, unfortunately. Camille can't keep up with all that. That's for sure. Let's try it again. All right. We got Arrogance followed by Aim. Let's put a Nye down here, maybe. Then if we put Dao Chan right here, she can cover a lot of this. We can put Brienne. We can put Brienne really kind of anywhere, but we'll put Brienne back here. Then we've got Phelan, but we have 3 more deployables, so that's something to keep in mind. We can put Phelan here. It's kind of a tough call. We put Phelan here. We can put this one here, facing down. And then I guess we can put Camille here, and she'll cover a lot of it. I don't know. I'm not sure if this is a good idea. Maybe. We'll see what it turns out like. So we'll switch her out of healing stance. And I don't know. Was it a good idea? I'm not sure. It feels like at first we can afford to do that. Maybe later we can't, but I'm not sure. Blow into his destructive spit pretty quickly. That's one thing for certain. And of course, we'll definitely have to switch her out of her DPS stance once we see that meteorite impact coming. The numbers are looking really, really good though right now. I don't know if it's going to make up for the loss of some characters later or not, but you know, we'll see how it goes. Depends on who gets killed with these hits too. Oh, I failed. Did not get her switched in time. It's okay though. The recovery should be good enough for right now because it's only phase 2, so I think we'll be all right for now. Can't mess that up again though. Okay, so now we can switch out. And I like the numbers so far. They look pretty good. Alright, we're on phase 3 at the moment. We got Dragonclaw incoming. It was still fine. I said 3 healers earlier, and that's not entirely accurate. It's 2 healers and a buffer that buffs the healers. That was a pretty hard hit, but they recovered decently. Did they recover well enough for phase 4? I'm not sure. But they recovered decently. Good enough to withstand, I think, this meteoric impact without any problem. And now I can switch back over to DPS module of Dao Chan. I'll burn through that pretty well. The dragon's blood is coming along nicely. And I think we may have surpassed where we were at prior. So no matter what, it's good enough. Arrogance is doing phenomenal. Ain is doing very well. Brienne, you know, she's pulling her weight. That was a heavy hit right there. Gonna switch over. Dang, not fast enough. Alright. Let's replace those guys with these guys. Should have switched quicker, but alas. Decisions were made. They're not always the right ones. We did get healed up enough to not be killed by that, which is good. Now, who we lost, I think, was Ain and, there's Meteoric Impact. That's bad. Ain and possibly Anai, but I'm not sure of that. They're recovering pretty well. And it didn't matter because that was the last Meteoric Impact. So, that was definitely the best job that we've done. The ill-placed ultimate was the biggest issue. And I'm going to auto-fight with that and see what we get. This time I can kind of watch the statistics a little bit better. Yeah, pretty well. I mean, everyone is doing very nicely. I think that Laurel is a very good addition to the team. She's really increased the DPS overall and the healing. She's just very good. Everybody is doing much, much better with her in the group. So leveling her up and kind of making her a more significant role was a good plan. I thought she was going to be good when I saw her. And I haven't been disappointed. So. Meteoric Impact, that's what it's called. Alright, so Arrogance is sitting pretty at 13.6k right there. 13.6 million, rather. Not K. That would be different. No, he did very, very well. Let's have a look. And, yeah, so both Camille and Dao Chen did phenomenal healing. Um, the DPS was good. Of course, Baron and Wrath didn't do much. They were only out for a second, and they're not, the highest DPS. I mean, Wrath maybe, could have out DPS'd Phelan and Laurel if he was out. Now, Laurel is a necessity. She's the one bumping everybody up to better DPS. So the fact that she did very low DPS herself isn't really the point. She wouldn't have to do any DPS in order to be worth bringing along. She's very, very good. So, yeah, I mean, I'm going to say that at the moment, probably Phelan is actually low man on the totem pole. And that's, I don't have her on my list of best people that I've written down. I think that's she's probably going to be in more of, I think she's going to end up falling off. But for now, she's still sufficient. She's still a good choice. But I think she's definitely decreased in effectiveness as time goes on. And of course, she's also better when it's an AoE fight as opposed to a single target. It would be ideal to have good single target folks for the dragon, but we're doing pretty well. I mean, pretty well. I like it. We're gonna complete this and see what the dragon looks like. Got it down to 64%. It's not bad. Now, since the only other thing has been Cosmo Gob hitting on this easy dragon, then I guess that's what I'm gonna do. And I think I will not bring Camille along. I see no reason to bring her to this fight. And, who will I bring? That's the question. I'm really not certain who I want to bring along. Nobody is going to be exceptional, I think. So I wonder if maybe then I should just bring another member of Nightmare. Because that'll buff Wrath when it comes out. I think that ought to work to, I think that should be fine. I don't think we necessarily need a healer at all in this one, so using Dao Chan for her utility should be sufficient, I think. We're just gonna jump right in, no playtest or anything. It's 1 in the morning, and I'm gonna just try to knock this out if I can. Yes, they'll give me instructions along the way. Due to that, I'm going to switch the way that this looks, and I think I'm going to do the same kind of a setup as before. Just going to do like this, and then I think stick an eye out next, and I think we had her, let's see, we need those two. I think I may have even put her down here last time, a second ago, that I've already forgotten because moments have passed. And again, I don't know that it matters a great deal. I could be wrong. Definitely, easily. But I'm not sure that it makes a great deal of difference. Let's see here. Let's stick her out first. It makes the most sense so that I don't mess up where I put her. And then put her here like so. And then I think we're gonna stick Wrath out there next, maybe? I don't know. It's a tough one. I haven't tried Sorzus ever since I've upgraded him. Let's give him his day in the sun here. Alright. Now, can Sorzus make any kind of a showing? I have no idea. We will see. Now that we have them set up, I'm gonna switch it back out. We're gonna switch her immediately into DPS stance, and I'm not gonna change her out of that unless it looks like we actually need to. You know, if I need to do it, then I'll do it. If I don't, though, then I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that there's any reason to necessarily. We shall see. So Sources is currently, I mean, he's out DPS in Laurel. That doesn't mean anything. He's doing more than half the DPS of Phelan. I think Wrath might have been beating Phelan on DPS last time I had him out, which means that Sources is not as good as Wrath, and both of them are nightmares. So there's no need to have him out if he's not doing as well. I don't know. Maybe I let his ultimate go off again and then switch him out with Wrath. Feels like that's not the worst idea. However, Wrath will be outside of the range of the buff from Laurel. So there's that to consider. Alright, so there his thing has gone off. I'm going to pull him back and throw Wrath out instead. And we'll see how it goes. How quickly can Wrath catch up? Who knows? Can Wrath catch up at all? Because, again, he is outside of the range of that. And Phelan is being buffed, so I don't know. Wrath is definitely making great strides, though. He's jumping in, so I'm not sure. Either way, the Wrath slash Sorza's spot is definitely better than the healer that was in that place previously. So as far as DPS goes, as long as nobody dies, you know, it's going swimmingly. And so far, so good on that. I mean, everybody is doing absolutely fine. There's not any, nobody's even close to, they're just barely getting hurt by this dragon, to be honest. But I do see that Wrath has he's doing pretty well. I mean, he passed Sorza some time ago, which doesn't mean much. Um, and he is seemingly catching up with Phelan. I think definitely he's catching up with Phelan. So he's out DPSing Phelan even outside of that umbrella of Laurel. Looking pretty snazzy. Arrogance is almost at 15 million damage for this round. You know, I was saying DPS earlier. That's not his DPS. That's just his damage. It's just you know, poor phrasing on my part is all I can say. Could do better. Wait, you know what? She is hitting him. Right, nice. Well, okay. No, she's hitting the dragon. That's what she's hitting. 2 random allies within range every 2 seconds is who gets that rage regen buff, which is really, really cool. And the range is quite large in here. But she has some other cool stuff too. She's basically, I mean, she's pretty much entirely utility. She has a little bit of damage, but she's pretty much utility. That looks like a pretty good amount of damage we did there. Not quite enough to kill the dragon, but Well, at least I don't think so. Maybe it was very close. It did kill him. Alright, cool. I guess it was, you know, not quite 97 after all. Very cool. Oh, looks like somebody hit Nightmare. Who's that? Oh, AV2525 hit Nightmare. 2 attacks. Nice. Bold move. I'll get it though. Try and get those nice chests from those. Don't know if anybody else will come along and hit this one or not. We'll see. I don't think that Logajoy has hit his attacks in yet. If he comes along and attacks Nightmare 1, I'm sure he'll kill it. So we'll see if that happens, if it doesn't. But for now, you know, it is what it is. I guess I'm getting 2 easy chests in at least one of those. Let's claim this challenge to Chasm 2 times and get 20 gold coins, 20 guild activity tokens, and 5,000 gold for that. Let's hop back out here. And I should have had stuff running in the background while I was doing that. I didn't, because I'm a fool. However, I will go and do it right now. We have this this event going on with the Oracle thing. So let's see if we can do 14. Because that's how many I have. I guess I could have just... No, hitting max is no good, because I don't have the stamina for it. I have to add the stamina. So let's see what we need. We need 262, so let's use one of these. That's 200. Alright, now we need 62, so this will give us 60 for one of these. And then we'll do a 10 potion for the remaining amount. And then we'll just start this 14 background fights. Minimize that. Hop out of there. And go see if there's anything else I need to do while that goes on. Let's see. Probably come claim whatever's in the mine. There's a little bit of stuff here. We've got 1 diamond, 2 mithril, 1,350 gold, 3 stamina, and 1,150 hero XP potions. Nice. Let's see, is there anything else that I need to be doing right now? I'm uncertain. I'm certainly uncertain. I've got some quests here. Complete 10 individual quests of the guild, and we get 50 of these guild coins. Cool. Start up 1 hero to start. Oh yes, well I do want to do that eventually, but perhaps not quite yet. Oh yes. Let's not forget the faction. Alright, we gotta do the faction fight. Alright, I don't know what it is today. Let's click go. And see what we have here. Ah, it's Nightmare. Very nice. We do like the Nightmare one, I think. I don't know what it looks like. Let's have a look. Map info. Okay. Alright. This is another one with... okay, we got Skeleton Fighters, Fallen Templars, Heavy Skeleton Fighters, and Adag Summoners, and Ghoulhounds. Alright. So... I better look at that again. I just realized I need to see how many platforms do we have and how many fighter spots and all that. You know, it's really not easy for me to tell because I think we can place them on the gray one, on the light gray ones, and that we can't place them on the dark gray ones. I know we can't put melee fighters or melee heroes on the grates, so we have 3 portals that will be summoning things against us. We've got one of them that's a summoning portal over there on the upper left side. And I feel like we might could stick somebody over there to take care of those summoners, possibly. Not sure. Maybe. It depends on what we've got here. Let's go to fight and see the options. It's you know, it's a pretty good team, but I don't know if it's going to do very well, if that makes sense. We have a lot of melee units, and we have one mage. I don't know if the mage is sufficient to deal with what we've got over there. No hero killed is what they're wanting. Now, can we do that? Who knows? First thing I have to find out, it looks like they're going to the left first, but the first thing I have to find out is where can we place these guys? So, yeah, it looks like we can place them all over the place, and that is a good thing. So what is the best move? Perhaps. I don't know, it's not beautiful, honestly. I could put a fighter out front. Let's try sticking the fighter out front to start with, over here, where they're coming. I didn't check for monster BP because I'm silly. Definitely should have. We don't have a healer, but Wrath does some self-heal stuff. I think he has that going. I think that's what he just did a moment ago. We have here this guy working on summoning some stuff. Let's see if we can do anything with sources. Ooh, I don't know. Sources is possibly insufficient. I don't know. It's going to be a hard sell here. Alright, sources did good. Now they're coming that direction. Let's try sticking Baron out front there. And then what? It's hard to say, honestly. What's the next best move? Obviously arrogance, but where do we put arrogance? Do we need arrogance to go kill the guys up there, or shall we put him behind the Baron? Or shall we put him behind Wrath? I think what we do is we wait for a minute and kind of try to see what's going on before we do anything. I mean, I could stick, yeah, let's do that. I could stick, well, actually, I think we're just gonna sit here like this for a whole minute. Now we want them to not die, and it looks like they are piling up on him, so let's go ahead and throw this out here. Let's, you know, actually the more we can get out the better, just to increase the speed if nothing else. So, shall I put her here to help with beating on this sad soul? I think it's a great idea. Let's do it. It'll be something happening over there anyway. Because we want to try to shut down that portal, I think. That makes the most sense. It's not like she's high DPS being a defender, but any DPS is better than none. Now that I have arrogance behind Baron, his shield is much less important in that regard. What does that do? When activated, increases max HP by 15% and defense by 15%. That's not the most useful thing at the moment, I gotta say. What is this? Don't really have anything going over there at the moment with those two guys. I think we're going to double time this for the moment, so I don't really see any reason not to. If we need to do anything, we can. Let's go ahead and use Source's ability. We're at 20 of 28, so it's looking fairly good at the moment. Alright, so we cleared the stage with no hero killed, so we get all 3 stars for that. We got 25 of these agility insignia ones and 60 XP potions, so it's good. Let's complete this. We got this clear faction trial on any difficulty level 1 time update there. I think we go back to the Pantheon and see. Yes, we do have an upgrade here. Very nice. More than one. Very good. Very good. Looks nice. And then in that case, we go back over here and look at the next level. Alright. Next level also has an altar in the upper left. It also has all of the same things it appears as before. So let's fight this and see what we've got here. Well, now, I had gluttony. How did I not see gluttony last time? I'm completely blind. Possibly. Possibly I am. We barely have more than the suggested, so we're kind of right at the edge. But now we have gluttony, so cool. What shall I do with him? I don't really know anything about him. How far ahead does he hit? I'm not sure. Can he go in front of where Wrath was? No, because he's level 1. I don't know. We'll probably throw him out there anyway. We put at least 4 heroes. Well, I think they managed that one. Alright, so first guy's coming that way. We're going to try it basically as we did before, I think. And throw Wrath down first. There was nothing about having to not get people killed this time, so that's a plus. We'd have no kind of healer, so it's just gonna have to survive. That's what we're doing. Now we've got that guy coming up, and what I want to do is get Gorza up there to start beating on him. However, Gorza is going to be insufficient, I'm quite sure. Now I wonder if gluttony can be any better at beating on that summoner up there than the other guy was. Don't know. The other guy being that girl, whoever she is. Let's throw Baron out, and he can start with blocking. I think I'll put Gluttony down there. I don't know what his range is. If he can hit a decent amount, then I should just put him in front. Not really sure. Let's see what he's only got a 1 range. 1 step range. So that's too bad. And I don't know, possibly the defender could do more than him. I really don't know. The defender, I don't know what level she is, how beefed up she is, or anything. I don't know that I've done anything specifically to her. It's probably not great, but that's okay. Now, with that in mind, I guess I'll throw Arrogance back behind Baron to try to get a bit more going there. And where shall I put this this last defender? That's the real question, isn't it? I think I want her kind of out of the way. She can just hit things as they go by. Realistically, her DPS would be negligible anyway, and she's not really needed as a blocker. I could throw her in just behind Wrath or something. But I think instead, I'll just stick her right here as someone to hit these guys a time or two as they walk by. She doesn't need to get their attention or anything crazy. Just, she can beat on them while they stand there. No reason not to, I think. And she actually did get some hits on it. It didn't do a lot, but it's, you know what? That's alright. Better something than nothing. Alright. Turn this up a minute. Okay, we got that coming out. We may as well do this. See if anybody can make it over Baron so I can use his thing. It gives him a little bit more DPS, not much. he gets to explode his shield. It's more useful whenever there's more guys on him. He's got a couple, at least, at least a couple guys. Because it's an AoE thing. But that's alright. Alright, we got 17 Agility Insignia 2s and 60 Hero XP potions for that. Move on to the next fight here. We have... It is... a different map. We have 3 portals this time. I think maybe the same concept though. We still have the Skeleton Fighters, Fallen Templars, Heavy Skeleton Fighters, Aedrin Summoners, and Ghoulhounds here. So hey, why not? Let's go ahead and throw the same people in and give it a go. We have to deploy 3 fighters for this. Well, I think we've got that covered. Same scenario. We're gonna throw Wrath out on the left, bottom left. Try to make them face the right direction. Don't make mistakes. Now, is Sorzus going to be able to do what he needs to do in time? I mean, it's not real likely. He's doing a little bit less every time to the guy. I also didn't pay a lot of attention to who was going where just now, but we definitely need Baron out over here. Gluttony over there was, again, I think that was a good answer. Fighter doing a little bit of DPS on the mage to get it down a little bit faster. And by the mage, I mean the summoner. And I better get Arrogance out, because they're piling up on Baron pretty heavily here. I actually didn't look at the suggested EP or anything of that nature this time around. I should have. Didn't. It shouldn't really matter that much as far as putting out this roll. What's going to increase significantly is the speed of everyone else. I think. No, because we already have 5 out. 4 or 5, yeah. So the 6th one does no good. Yeah, that's okay. She'll get some hits in. Sorry about the continual yawning. Apparently I'm tired. I think we can double time this. It doesn't look like things are going particularly poorly, so... However, we did use Sorzus' ability at random, apparently. For some reason, I thought there was an arrow going that way and that I just couldn't see the guy. Now, Baron is down to the green right now. And I guess that's as low as he's getting. Just for curiosity's sake, I want to look at the stats on these. We got 20 of these Agility Insignia 2s. And 60 XP potions. Let's look at this. We've got Arrogance, followed by Wrath, Oh, how interesting. So Gluttony is good. Gluttony did a really significant amount considering he's level 1. As far as I recall, he's level 1. That's really not bad at all. Baron did low. Zorza's, not great. And no, to be fair, Zorza's was in an area where he wasn't having the opportunity to hit very much anyway. So it's not a good test. He was sufficient to the task. And of course, the defender didn't do much DPS because, it's a defender. What do you want? Alright, so we got that. Complete this. We're going to hop over to the Pantheon. But the background fight is complete, so I'm not going to get much further along here. We can do this, assemble and dismantle. We need 4 more. So, let's do that. And that should be sufficient for the upgrade. Okay, then we have enough to upgrade again a couple of times. Pretty cool. Alright. So that puts us at level 90, which is not too shabby. I guess I can try stage 7. It is pretty far beyond where I'm at, I think. This looks not so good. I can stick sources over there. Okay, I can do that. But I can't get the other side. I mean, it's gonna be... Maybe I can stick Gluttony over there? I don't know, it doesn't look promising, but let's go ahead and give it a shot. It's not good. It's really not good. They suggest 200,704 BP. We have 148,684 BP. Seems very, very bad. So, alright. I think... Yeah, let's go ahead and start this. And, probably not do particularly well. That's okay. Alright, so that one's going that way first. And I can stick Wrath out to, protect that side of things. Hopefully. Now this guy's significantly larger and more dangerous. Don't know if Wrath can do a good job there or not. But that's okay. We'll see how it goes. Now, where should we place next? I'm uncertain. I suppose I can go ahead and put him up next with the assumption that he'll be needed there regardless. And that way his ultimate can be charging. I see that already they're suffering. It's unfortunate because he's gonna go down soon enough. Let's throw sources on this, and again, I don't expect a lot. Wrath is doing well, but he's definitely gonna go down. I could put Arrogance behind him. That might be the better bet. I think so. Because, if he's not going to live... Why did I do that, I wonder? That was dumb. Alright, cool. Cool. Now, can he kill stuff fast enough? Maybe. Sources can do his thing. And what if I stick one of these folks over here? I see that we have some things happening here where I could throw Gluttony to try to do something about that situation there. I'll put that on here, and I can throw... I really gotta learn this. Draga. I can throw Draga in front of Arrogance as a very temporary blockade. I don't know if it was a good idea, because it looks to me as though Baron is already in some kind of dismay over there. He's not doing great. Now, Sorceress is able to hit those guys who are coming out from there, as well as the ones that are trying to summon more guys. So there's that to consider. We have Wrath as a replacement for when Baron goes down. And I can go ahead and stick him out, because Baron is going to go down. And that way Wrath can be charging up his thing, and meanwhile we can... Oh, I could have used his ability if only I had clicked the button just ever so slightly sooner. As things stand, that's not what happened, but that's okay. I think her thing heals her a bit. No, increases max HP and defense by 15%, so... If they get in close to her, I can use that. Otherwise, there's no real need to. Wrath is doing so poorly at the moment, and I don't know that we're gonna have time. Maybe we have time to get get Baron back out. I'm uncertain. Before the next group comes along. Okay, the next one is on the way in a moment. Sorceress is getting some hits in, and I think we have time. I think we have time to get him back. All is well. Now, it seems like it might be a good idea, actually, pull Wrath back right now. And put him out again. Uh-oh. That's a problem. The problem is multi-tiered. Oh no, it's no bueno. Yeah. Well, I guess I shouldn't have pulled him back. Man, that's tough. That's tough. That's alright. We'll go ahead and click complete on this, and then it's very late, so I'm gonna just do some auto battles real quick on these guys. Okay. My chances are 0. So, I think we can do it like this, though, and get that done. And then come over here and claim these other ones wherever they went. Hopefully they would claim when I did that. I really don't remember. Free faction trial on any difficulty level 1 time. When playing that, we get 10,000 gold coins from that. Okay, all of that is done, except for the one, whatever it was. Hold on, let's go back to what it was. Participate in the arena 1 time. Don't know that I want to do that right now. Click on him and see what he has got. Nothing too exciting, I'm afraid. Raids has something for us. It is the faction trial. We apparently have something framed somewhere. I don't know where or why. When did that happen? I don't know. Oh, here it is. So it was a 4-star powered, 4-star psychic power, and 75,000 gold is what we had to pay here. Cool. Alright, we finished that. Let's go here and just do an auto fight here as well, because, again, I'm kind of out of time. I want to get my things in, but I also don't have time. I guess I could go through myself at the arena real quick, maybe. I just, you know. Why is this still showing that I have something? Oh, okay, I need to do this. There we go. Now it's happy. Now it's happy. Let's claim some stuff from the mine. We've got 650 gold, 6 stamina, 750 hero XP potions. So, cool. Now, let's see. We have a couple things here. We have the Arrival of Heroes and we have the Revolting Sands. The Arrival of Heroes is about summoning people. We're not doing super well on the summoning people one. Oh, we're second place. But far distant from first place. Certainly not worth summoning more people right now. And then this one, we are also far from second on this one. We are in a pretty decent position to get third place. Not necessarily because there's a full day left and Dave X is not that far behind. But it's not bad. 24 stamina left at the moment. And we just finished this background fight here. For which we got 15 Shelter Insignia 2s and 261 XP potions. Very nice. I suppose I better go back over here. It doesn't look like we have anything because it didn't tell me that we did. But does that, would it tell me on that screen if I was able to assemble and dismantle? Not. So let's see, how many more do we need? We need quite a few more for this, so there's no sense in it. Let me go back because I didn't check all of the assemble and dismantle things. You would think I would have since this row was checking for. But that would be if I were a little bit brighter. Alright, let's see here. We have something in the gallery that we need to claim, which probably was from earlier. Oh no, I forgot to awaken somebody. Who was it? Was it Gluttony? Maybe. I'm not sure. Possibly. Let's go to the heroes. And I don't know. Let's go to Awaken. It was Baron. Alright, so Baron can be awakened. Let's do it. Should have done it, already. Certainly. That was a silly thing. I wonder what everyone shielded by evil armor increases attack and defense by 15% each. That could have been the difference, really, in that faction trial. I'm not sure. I don't know what evil armor is, but possibly we get a 4-star psychic power for that. I wonder if evil armor is one of his abilities. It just occurs to me. Let's hop over here and see what they're called. But yes, evil armor. That makes sense. So it's his ultimate. So when his ultimate is on, he takes less damage. That's cool. Alright. Let's see if there's anybody else I need to awaken. And I'm gonna just scroll through here and see if I see any red dots. Big plans. Looks like not. I guess these are all the people who can be awakened, probably. I don't really know how that works, but I'm guessing that's how that works. Alright, so he's only awakened once, but I like it. Awakened 3 times would be nice. Awakened 4 times would be phenomenal. Yeah, it would be a good one to awaken up, and I can see why you guys have said so many good things about him. I think probably his goodness begins after he gets awakened. It's not really the gear, it's not really the promotions, it's this awakening stuff that's gonna make him as awesome as you guys say he is. That's what I think. I could be wrong, but that's what I think is probably the case. Alright, let's see here. Is there anything else I ought to get done before I call it? I feel like, wait, let's check the answer first. Alright, everything is looking fine so far. That's arena battles, which I need to do. And I have 16 points in it apparently right now. Not bad. We're not terribly far away from the huge stamina potion here on the Grave Conquest. Corridor of Glory, we're pretty far away from the next step, which would be a legendary skill crystal. Tales of the Smith is all about enhancing armor. We've still got quite a ways to go there, but it's a neat one for sure, and we've gotten pretty far along, I would say. Lucky ticket. I did do it. Alright. What are these? I have no idea. These little coins. Oh, points obtained from purchasing event bundles. Okay. I think I've done as much as I can here. What are the ways to obtain it? Oh my gosh. Participate in the arena. Everybody wants me to participate in the arena. I don't even want to, is the problem. We've got this. This is about summoning heroes with good ways from getting this legendary skill crystal. They're nice. The legendary skill crystals are nice, don't get me wrong, but I don't know that it's that exciting. I guess, I wonder if Aedrin or whatever is on this list. The guy I just got. Looks like this one is at the top of the pack, the Naza, and I think that's what I think maybe Cody and Dell were saying, that there was basically no contest for that, which, you can't be 100% sure the first day, but yeah, I get it. Just kind of looking through to see who's available here on this list. Really, I think, I actually have an eye as well. It doesn't matter to me deeply which one gets a new skin. In fact, I'm going to say it doesn't matter to me even a little bit. But we'll go for arrogance because that's what I've been doing. And, it really doesn't matter anyway. It's just, gotta put them somewhere. Looks like second place is this one here, Volara. They wanted a new skin for Volara. Now somebody told me she's like the queen or something. Oh, look at that. We got one rare summoning crystal and 100 candy canes for our voting activities, which is awesome. Candy canes could mean that I have something here. But where? There it is. Frostal Shop. Alright, and that knocked me up to the 1500, well, actually, all the way. So, we got one unpolished legendary soulstone, which is really cool. You can use it as an awakening thing for any of your characters. Hey Cody, how you doing? Just popped in to say what's up before heading back to bed. That's a good idea. It's very, very late. It is almost 2 in the morning here. I got your messages, by the way. I was just about to tell people about that because Cody has sent me some messages somewhere when I find it about codes, and it looks like he's got 3 new codes that he has shared with us. So we have Biff Snow Stand. In fact, I'm going to write this down real quick over here, and then, you know what, I'll write it in the chat right here. And Cody says, nice, you can put that in Dal Chan now. Perhaps. Let's see what we've got here. Biff Snow Stand. And then Evil Planet Frostcart. What a word. And Aedrin. W-O-R. Oh, wait. I have to spell it correctly here. There we go. Aedrin. W-O-R 25. Alright, so, those codes, I don't know exactly what they'll give us, but probably, judging by previous experience, it appeared to be diamonds in the other ones. Let's see if this one is or not. We got Biff, Snow Stand, and then Evil, oops, I can't type. Evil Planet, Frost Heart, and Aedrin, WOR 25. There we are. Redeemed all three of those, and let's go to the mail now and see what we got. Alright, so I don't know which one's which, but I assume that it goes in the order that I turn them in from the bottom to the top. So we're going to claim this one and assume it's for Biff Snowstand. Got 100 diamonds. I'm assuming this one is for Evil Planet Frostheart. We've got 100 diamonds. And this then would be for Aedrin, WOR 25. Oh, that's extra. We got 100 diamonds and one huge stamina potion. Nice. Again, thank you for those codes. Very cool. Alright, we got all that. Let's see. I had a moment where I thought to myself, man, now I can maybe go to bed, but there's one more thing I ought to do, and that is to go to the arena, which I had trouble finding. Go to the arena, and let's see. None of these look particularly pleasant. Let's refresh. We don't have any streak to break at the moment anyway. I have no idea why these people have such low... Okay, I see. This is a one dude thing. The weird thing is, that's just Bo Root. I can't really imagine what's going on here. If I click this, I don't know. I don't understand, but we're gonna try it. Single target DPS challenge is what we're working on. And I don't recall anything about that. So we're just going to, put in the normal code here, for the most part. Not entirely. I think maybe. Maybe we go kind of like that, add in and 9. Maybe. Try that. Maybe we don't. Because really what we want to do is buff. We want to buff arrogance as soon as possible. How much does she cost? She costs 13. That's too much. We need one of the others. We'll put in Dao Chen, because she's cheap. We like cheap things. Alright. Need her. And actually, we probably won't be buffing arrogance. Ideally, we're going to be buffing Brienne. We'll see. I mean, I don't know what the plan here is. And, I mean, this person is in gold somehow, so I have no idea. Let's see what we've got. My big thought is, let's throw Brienne in and see if she can do anything. I think she can. Cody says, by the way, hope your weekend's going well. I pulled my Ancients nice and got Valara A2 and the new Lord. I definitely had a good summoning event this weekend. It's awesome, yeah. I actually got, I think his name is Aedrin. Yeah, I wrote it down. Aedrin. Earlier at the beginning of the stream today. I don't know, I had a number of summoning crystals that pulled up, and so I was able to do that. Yeah, I don't know what that was all about there, this Bo-Root thing. But yeah, so I've been really busy in real life this weekend so far. May have another busy day again tomorrow, we'll see. We got 3 arena coins, 8 duel of champions points, and 5 auto fight chances from that. And I suppose I'll do another one because there was, you can pick on the weak guys here. I guess that's the way we gotta do right now. It's not a grand life we're living. It is what it is, I suppose. Pull the same guys, and then who else did I have? Unlikely that it will matter who else I had, to be honest. But probably him. Yes, that makes sense. I use that term loosely. It makes sense? Somewhat. Yeah, I did. I got Aedrin. He, of course, is going to be level 1 and all that. But I think that he was a bit cool. It occurs to me, though, that was a bad idea to stick me in there, probably, because now she's going to be able to do it. Okay. I was afraid for a second she wasn't going to be able to pull it off, but she did it. Now, what are they doing over there? What is this? What's the gimmick here? I mean, they've got Azhor, sure. But, what's the deal? Or are they just maybe don't care? I don't know. Seems to be nothing particularly bad. I don't know. Cody says, great, I missed another Lego pull. That awesome. He pulled another thing. It's pretty cool. Bill will find that pretty cool as well. Yeah, I think so. It was neat. It was surprising. Because, I'm not used to pulling really very good stuff, and for the most part, so, I still don't have Aedrin. Can you believe that I still don't have Aedrin? Incredible. But I do like some of them. I've made a list of the ones that I think are best here. I've got Arrogance, Dao Chan, Raph, Mari, Autumn, Baron, Maul, and Laurel. Those are the ones I'm focusing on at the moment. And then, of course, Aedrin is probably going to be added to that. I haven't tested him out. I'm assuming that he's awesome, but I haven't actually checked into it. Alright, we got 3 arena coins, 8 Duel of Champions points, and 5,000 gold for that. And then we'll hop out of here and go claim our things because it is 5 minutes to do that. So let's claim this stuff. We got 30 diamonds, 40,000 K. Well, 5 minutes before tomorrow starts, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, that's right. We gotta claim these Mortius excavation picks. Got those. And we can use a couple of them real quick. I don't want to go too crazy, but we'll pick the ones that are right there and obvious. Alright, we'll come back to this probably tomorrow. Because I want to come and claim my quests. Participate in the arena. That gives us 5 auto fight chances, which I could use. Was there something else, I wonder? Well, Dragon Pass has something, daily quests. Okay, maybe that's what I was thinking of. 200 gold dragon tokens for that. Very nice, very nice. Anything else of note? I don't think so. But maybe that was key event. We do have something over here. Oh yeah, void drift stuff. That's stuff I can pick in sometimes. It's just a little grip of stuff in there. Cody says he's cool, just weird to build because he's HP based DPS. Now I saw that Gluttony has also got some stuff based off his health. Cody says with that soul stone should go on Dao Chan whenever you use it. Yeah, almost certainly. I haven't gotten there yet, but yeah. Cody says, by the way, congrats on level 40, moving up in the World of Watchers. Yeah, 40's not bad, I feel like, right? I don't know. slowly getting some guys and building a bit of a team. So my nightmare faction is doing pretty dang decently, I think, all things considered. I haven't done what I need to with them yet, but I feel like we've got a good support team for arrogance going on. That's pretty much what I've got. We've got arrogance and arrogance support. uh, I think I did. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, I saved him as a favorite, so he's easy to find. Um, like I said earlier, I don't really have a lot to throw into him yet. I guess I could toss something on him. Here, there's something. He's level 26. And maybe some promotions. I probably have a little bit of stuff to do that with. Okay, I see damage scales off of HP, and that's after you promote him a couple of times. So at first it wasn't. When HP is above 30%, HP is depleted before the shield when taking damage. Okay. Reduces damage taken by 20% when shielded. Huh, interesting. The fourth basic attack deals an extra 300% damage when shielded. During the ultimate, the number of basic attacks required to trigger this effect is reduced by 2. Very interesting. Alright. We'll promote him again. And that makes him up to a 3-star. Glacial Crown. It's unlocked. Glacial Crown converts 50% of damage taken within 6 seconds into a shield that lasts for 10 seconds and stacks up to 30% of max HP. This effect has a cooldown of 35 seconds. Each talent enhanced basic attack triggered reduces this cooldown by 1 second. Cool. Alright, that seems good. Seems legit. Let's see here. I wonder if I do quick equip if they'll put anything decent. Maybe. Why, I wonder, did it not work for this and it only did that? Who knows? We don't know. What is there, though? Obviously I need HP, which this gives. And, actually, I mean, this seems fine. Throw it on. Why not? Take it. And then we have this here, which gives HP. It's not a percentage, though. I feel like there's an advantage from the percentage-based things, ultimately, over time. Looks like I have a bunch of stuff equipped on other people. I wonder if I had one of... Okay, I wonder if I had the other thing equipped on somebody else and didn't realize it. That is funny if so. I probably just have some of this stuff thrown onto people haphazardly because I haven't spent a lot of time looking at it. That's probably what's going on here. Whatever this is, this guy probably doesn't need it. Well, yeah, what have we here? What is all this? That's on, looks like Baron, so I don't want to remove that. Let's see if we have somebody who I don't really use very much. I haven't used this guy at all yet because he's new. HP bonus. Okay. So, HP bonus just bumps up their health by the percentage, I think. And so it makes sense to have that. But the one I currently have on, 13%. That's pretty good. If it works the way that I think it does. I think I like that better. Alright, let's replace. And then we have a variety of other things that are equipped on other people. But I haven't used this healer in a million years. So why don't we take his HP bonus off? There. Seems fine and dandy. Now, what's this business? I wonder if I have anything fun here. And also, if I enhanced any of those things that I just threw onto him. Another question. I seem to have a pretty good thing on him right now. So unless I see something kind of mind-blowing, which actually this is kind of mind-blowing, maybe I'd make this and put it on him. Looks kind of nice. It's currently on autumn. Guardian Bagel, huh? Alright, this is actually quite good too. The HP bonus is less. I don't know, the rage regen is very good. I'm not sure. This is one that I could level up and find out more about. I don't know who I have it on. I can't really tell. It seems like it makes sense to enhance it though, doesn't it? Whatever it is. I have no idea who that is that it's on. I don't know how to tell. Like, I'm just not the amount of visual that it would take. So we'll just go on to the next guy. Alright, I know that's on autumn. Now this is straight HP and it's not nearly as good as that 34%. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave what he has on him for now, I think. And that's good. And that's good. So actually, I'm fine with it. Keeping it as is. I've got these artifacts. And I think they're basically just hanging out. So, may as well see if any of them are nice. Crit rate. More crit rate. Increases healing effect by 5. When HP is at maximum, additionally increases healing effect by 5. Okay. And then this one says that when there is an ally within one tile, increases attack by 8%. Oh, it's on Harpoon? Harpoon is garbage. Hold on. In that case... I wonder what it was that was on Harpoon. Something that was good, probably. I can't find it. Is this it? No, this isn't it. Oh, wait, there it is. That's the one. Alright, is that the one? No. Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough thing. Try to find it again real quick. No idea. These pictures are so tiny. Oh, that's Harpoon. I think that's the same picture as before. Alright, well, interesting. Not sure about that. So was it maybe this one I was thinking? Oh, man. Tough stuff. Visual things. Trying to find it again on this. Yeah, well. Maybe it was the chess piece? I suspect I had just thrown whatever on him when I got him. I imagine I just auto-equipped something onto Harpoon. Cannot find his little picture to see if this was the item I was looking at or not. It's a conundrum. That's anything. Okay, so yeah, I have no idea what I was looking at. That's fine. Good enough for now. I'm not using him at the moment anyway. Don't know that I want to do that. I'll just throw something on him. It doesn't really matter what. That's whatever it chooses is fine, honestly. Crit rate by 5%. Sure, why not? Alright, so now we have a few little things on him. He's level 26. He's not quite as bad as he was a moment ago. There we go. Feel like he's kind of cool, and I think he has some good potential. We'll see ultimately, but I think so. And he's Lord, right? Or is he not? Maybe he's not. No little crown thingy. Oh, that's too bad. Alright, well, there we go then. Oh gosh, it's tomorrow. Alright, we've got a 4-star psychic power. Man, I'm off on how many days I've been playing this. Alright, we claim this 200 diamonds from the 7-day sign-in Frostfall reward. Now, we have a note. Dear Commander, we received feedback from some commanders about their recent experience in the Azhor's Master Smithy event. Due to a lack of clarity regarding event rules, some commanders prematurely claimed their gear before completing the recasting process. Oh, see, this is interesting. I didn't know you had to recast before you claimed it, so this is good to know, which prevented further participation in this event. In response, the development team has implemented optimizations based on your suggestions. We hope these changes convey the rules more clearly, ensuring every commander can forge their ideal gear. Adjustment to gear claim period. Claim period for event gear will be adjusted to the 1st through the 5th. During the event, commanders can continue to obtain Luminite to reset gear attributes. Note, commanders can only claim one piece of gear in Azhor's Master Smithy. Repeated forging is not allowed. Please ensure you are satisfied with your gear before claiming it. We hope all commanders can forge their top-tier gear in Azhor's Master Smithy. 2. Optimizations for accidental gear claims. For commanders who prematurely claimed their gear due to misoperation or unclear understanding of the rules, we have added an event gear reset function. Upon resetting, the following adjustments will apply. 1. Claimed event gear will retain the selected set, part, primary attribute, and secondary attributes, returning to the unclaimed status. Commanders can choose to continue recasting gear attributes. Commanders who mistakenly claimed the gear can only perform this reset one time. Repeated resets are not allowed. Number 3. Items consumed for enhancing, recasting, or refining the mistakenly claimed gear will be returned within 7 working days after the event ends. Thank you for your continued understanding and support. Your feedback helps us provide a better gaming experience for everyone. Alright, good to know, guys. There you go. And now, we have some more pop-ups. And I suppose that since I'm still online at this late hour, first of all, I will run another, oh goodness, what's this? Forgotten Palace. Participate in Gear Raid 3 to win trophies and redeem rewards. That's going to start tomorrow, on the 29th, however you want to look at that. I'll go ahead and run one of these on autofight in the background. Found out that if you only run one, it doesn't consume your auto attack chances, or your auto attack tokens. So it's only when you run more than one that it does. Now, let's set sail for more of this birch sap. Birch sap is a tricky one to get, I find. Oh, well, the rares in general are tricky to find. Alright. better not get too into this, or I will start, get in deep real fast and start trying to find things like that. So instead, I'm going to just see if there's anything new on the black market. Nothing doing there. And then, let's see. I'm not gonna do the customers. There's a lot of things I could do. I think I'll go and claim the money though. That's always safe, right? Got 1150 gold, 5 stamina, 750 XP potions, and 2 insignia mages, 1 from that, which is not a bad haul. There's also later on at some point I need to do this quest over here from the visitor with the question mark over his head. I did manage to do, I think it was, I don't know, maybe it was Laurel who came to visit over here. I did do her earlier today. So, all good things. I finished this background fight. We got 2,900 gold, 1,176 XP potions, a couple of pieces of gear, 40 Vault in the Sands trophies, and 40 big conquest points. Now what I found is you can click bulk enhance and click the guys you want to enhance, choose this and choose what level you want to put it at, and enhance it in the window when you win it. So there's that. Alright, well, I think I am going to call it for the night/morning and see you guys tomorrow. So if you're not following me yet, be sure to follow me, and that way you can turn on notifications and see when I go live. One way or another, hopefully I'll see you next time, which will be in at least, I don't know, at least 8 or 9 hours, and maybe longer, depends on how the day goes. Either way, good night, and I hope to see you then.